Welcome to the chapter 6, India, the climatic conditions. Here I will be explaining you about the climate of India and also the factors that will be affecting the climate. Let us take first the climate of India. The climate of India is referred as tropical monsoon type. Now, why do we call it tropical monsoon type? Because India lies in the tropical belt. How do we know that the country lies in the tropical belt? You can see this is the Tropic of Cancer which passes through the middle of the country. So that's why we say that the country lies in the tropical region. And the climate is influenced by the monsoon winds. Now these monsoon winds, they are seasonal periodic winds, and we will deal about it separately. And therefore we can say that the climate is tropical monsoon. Now let us come to the main characteristics of the climate. The first characteristic is relatively high temperatures during summer. Winters are dry and there is a distinct rainy season. And the second characteristic is there is a cycle of seasons with reversal in the wind directions. Since already I told you that the climate is influenced by the monsoon winds, and that is why there is a reversal in the wind direction. That is the main characteristic of any periodic winds. Now let us take the factors which affect the climate. There are many factors, but I'll be taking only few important ones. Let us take the first factor, that is latitude. Latitude, already in class 9 you have studied that latitude is an important factor affecting the temperature of a place. And in chapter 5 we have also seen that the latitudinal extent is from 8 degree north to 37 degree north. So this is a vast latitudinal extent. And you should know what is the relation between latitude and temperature. Lower the latitude, higher will be the temperature, and higher the latitude, lower will be the temperature. Now, you have to refer to this Tropic of Cancer. This Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of the country, and it has divided the country into two climatic zones. The northern part of it, that is we call it northern India, lies in the temperate zone, and the southern part of it, that is we call it South India, lies in the tropical zone. And there is a great difference between the climate of northern India and the climate of southern India. In southern India, you do not have winter. We do not experience winter. Whereas in northern India, there is a distinct winter season. So that is the difference. That is the main difference. Because southern India has tropical type, and in tropical type, you do not have winter. It is hot throughout the year. So that is how latitude is influencing the climate. We take the second factor, that is altitude of a place. In class 9 you have read about altitude, that is height above sea level, and the temperature decreases with increase in height. And you should know why it decreases with increase in height. Two reasons. First, atmosphere is heated from below, and the second reason is the density of air decreases as we go higher up. So there is less amount of water vapor and carbon dioxide. And that is why in the higher altitude heat retention will be less. And that is why the places which are lying in the higher elevations, they are cooler than the plains. For every 1000 meters of ascent, there is a drop of about 6 degrees centigrade. This is known as the lapse rate. And therefore, the places like Shimla, Darjeeling, Dalhousie will be cooler in summer than Delhi. We take the third factor, the Himalayas. The Himalayas with its eastern offshoots and the western offshoots act as an effective climatic barrier. Now, let us follow what is actually a climatic barrier. The Himalayas do not allow any winds to cross over, because these ranges, they are the highest mountain ranges in the world. And therefore, in the winter, it will be intercepting the cold winds coming from the north, that is Siberia, and prevents them from entering into the Indian region. That's why in winter, northern India will not be experiencing severely cold winters. And at the same time, it also stops the moisture-laden southwest monsoon winds coming from Bay of Bengal, from the Indian Ocean. And they will be forced to shade rainfall over the northern plains. And therefore, you can very well understand that it is a climatic divide. It will not allow the cold winds to enter into India during winter. And during summer, it does not allow the moisture-bearing winds from the Indian Ocean to cross over. So these winds will be forced to shade rainfall over the northern plains. And that is why northern plains will be receiving heavy rainfall. If the Himalayas would not have been there, then definitely India would have been a cold desert. Let us come to the fourth factor, that is the Western disturbance, influence of the Western disturbance. What are these Western disturbance? They are actually the temperate cyclones. These temperate cyclones, they arise from the Eastern Mediterranean region in winter and move eastwards towards India, passing over Iran, Afghanistan and Pakistan. So these winds, they will be blowing into India. It is a low pressure system. It is temperate cyclones. So the northwestern part of India will come under its influence. There will be light winter rainfall in the states of Punjab, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, and there will be snowfall over the Himalayan region. And this light winter rain is beneficial for winter crops like wheat and barley. So Western disturbance will only influence the climate of northwestern part of India, and that is during winter. As I told you that winters, they are not severe, but when this Western disturbance blow over India, especially the northwestern part of India, northwestern part of India becomes very cold. It will experience severely cold winters as a result of this western disturbance. We take the fifth factor, that is influence of the surrounding seas. You can see there are seas and ocean surrounding India. We have Bay of Bengal here, we have Arabian Sea, and there is Indian Ocean. Now these water bodies, they provide moisture to the summer monsoons. The summer monsoons will be blowing in this direction, and they will pick up moisture from these water bodies and they will cause heavy rainfall over the country. They also provide a moderating influence, especially along the coastal areas. The coastal areas, their climate will be modified due to the sea influence. But as we go far away from the coastal areas, we experience extreme type. That means there will be great difference between the summer and winter temperatures. Summers will be very hot and winters will be very cold. We take the last factor, that is the jet streams. These jet streams are actually high level winds near the tropopause at an altitude of 10 to 14 kilometer, and they form the upper air circulation. Like we have two jet streams. This is called westerly jet stream, and this is referred as easterly jet stream. Now westerly jet stream is also referred as subpolar jet stream, and this is subtropical jet stream. Now these jet streams, they will determine the onset and the departure of the monsoons. During winter, the westerly jet stream will be over northern India, and they will be bringing the western disturbance, that is the temperate cyclones, into India. But in the summer, the westerly jet stream will move over the Tibetan plateau. It will move north, and the place will be occupied by the easterly jet stream. And when the easterly jet stream blows over northern India, the monsoons, the summer monsoons will set in. And this easterly jet stream, they also bring the tropical cyclones. So therefore, in the climate of India, we have the temperate cyclones. They occur during winter, and they will be influencing the northwestern part of India. And we also have the tropical cyclones during summer, and they will be affecting the eastern coast of India, especially Orissa and Andhra Pradesh.